Buddy, today I got a 2012 Chevy Cruze, and we've got a serious problem here. This thing has some major oil leaks, and I know where they're coming from, but I did want to do this video just to show the disassembly and show exactly what is broken. How it got broken is beyond me. I have some ideas, but yeah. So first thing I'm going to do here is get a little bit of this stuff out the way, disconnect some of these wiring connectors here. Essentially get this harness and this harness here, this connector here. We're going to get all of that disconnected, and I think my next step will be to pull the coils out. Once I get all of this stuff out of the way, I'll come on back. So I've taken the wiring harnesses out the way and got my 2 bolts out of my coil, and I'm going to pull this up, get that out of there. Oh, look at that. So looks like we got something definitely going on this cylinder, because as you can see, the rest of these do not look like that one. Yeah, doesn't make a difference. This thing's going to get another engine anyway. So what I'm going to do now is take the rest of these valve cover bolts loose here. That is going to be an inverted Torx. Let's see, that is a E10. Those are E10s. And yeah, it should be all the same. So I'm going to pull this cover loose, and I'll come on back when I'm getting ready to pull it up off of there. As I was taking the valve cover screws loose, I happened to notice this one here, and now you can really see how it's broke off right there. See that whole thing twisting? That's a part of the cylinder head itself. And when I went to loosen the back ones up, you can clearly see this piece here is broke. It's actually trying to fall into the timing cover. So I'm gonna get that out of there, hopefully. I'm gonna have to sit the camera down for a second. I'll be right back. So what I'm gonna try and do is, there we go, fish that out of there with that hook. And there is part of our cylinder head that is broken off here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these screws loose, and I'll come on back when I'm pulling this cover up. I don't know what else I'm gonna find. Here we go. Let's lift this up and see what is going on here. A couple of these still hanging on. Loose there. They're gonna have anything to grab hold of. Always one, isn't it? Okay, that should be it. All right. Oh yeah, we got broken stuff. So we can clearly see this corner is missing, and so is that one. So that is where the oil leak's coming from. Essentially, this needs an engine, unless you want to change the cylinder head, which would actually be a little more work than changing the engine. But yeah, that is where the problem is. And let's see, there's the corner of the cylinder head still attached to this end of the valve cover, and there's our other piece up there. And there's also something going on with this number 1 cylinder. I don't know if you can show down in there. That one's relatively dark, that one's light. Something's been going on in this number 1 cylinder. You can also see it on the coil. I'd like to think that coil's no good, or either the boot is definitely destroyed. But alright, I guess that's going to about conclude this video. I'm going to put this back together so that I can kind of keep this thing mobile. But yeah, I'll be back and I will update the channel with the outcome of this, or may even make a video pulling the engine out and putting the other one in. We'll see. Anyway, catch everybody on the next.
Throw this in here. See, this is the corner here that just broke off. This fits perfectly right back in there. Just like that. That's how it should be. And the same on this end. And here's our piece. Still screwed onto the valve cover. So yeah, there's where our problems are. All right.